Oh, would you look at this naughty little thing that I've just found? He said like, nice and easy, Bertrude. Don't know that. Good morning, YouTube. It's been a while since I've actually done a modification video. The Mini is still here. The Mini is here. Sorry, it's having a bit of a weird sound, but the Mini is here. And it's been annoying because obviously we've been in lockdown and stuff, and it's been really hard for me to actually want to do any mods, and there's been no track days for anything, although there wasn't one at Brands Hatch last week, but I didn't know about it. But first bought this car, I did say my plan was to make it round Brands Hatch in under a minute. I'm not going to be selling this car and just getting something else. I know I've been doing that a lot recently, but I will stick to my word on this car. It will go round Brands Hatch in under a minute. I'll die trying, or the car will die fucking trying. But today we're going to start doing some track mods which it needs. So we're at Greenlight. Obviously the boys are saving me a space, huge thank you. And also quickly at Greenlight as well, a lot of you guys have been asking for a while, do I have a discount for Greenlight? And it's never something we've done, but we've actually sorted that out now. So if you do want a quote with Greenlight, obviously modified car insurance, ring up, say you come from me, and you'll automatically get sorted out. If you want, I can put a direct line number at the bottom of this video. If you ring that, it'll go straight through to someone who knows me very well and who know that you'll be calling. So you will get sorted out. There isn't a specific discount because everyone's price is different, but trust me, you will get sorted. But anyway, let's get the mod and install it on this Mini, attempt to. So here she is, guys. She is running. She's a little bit tickety. The rocker arms that I used, I think the lash adjusters were a little bit gone, so the lash adjusters aren't lash adjusting as a lash adjuster should be lash adjusting. So it's probably the lash adjusters, a little bit tickety, but she runs sweet. Today we're going to be installing coilovers. The first thing we need to do, we need to install some coilovers, so let me go and get them. Right. Let me just put this up so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Some coilovers, guys. Now, obviously you guys know that this series is going to be on a budget. The whole car is going to be how cheap you can get a decent enough track car, how cheap you can go around Brands Hatch in under a minute. So we don't want to get any huge like BCs or KWs or anything. So we've actually got some max speeding rods ones. Now these are, for the price, really good. They already come with the top mounts, already come with the, I think it's 24-way adjustment. Now I know that I've had these in the past. I had these a few years ago and I did have a small issue with them, but I have had them on cars since, and I've put them on cars since. The past couple of years their quality control has actually gone quite good, so that's a decent coilover. It's heavy and you can get these for probably around about 200 or 300 quid, so there isn't really anything as good as these for the price. So max speeding rods, a few shout outs to them for helping me out with this video. Right, she's in the air. I feel like we're back to the old days. Sadly we're not in the green jacket, but we're in, you know, we're piss wet through with a fucking shitty little red jacket. Looks like it's from a fucking toy store. But here we go, boys, let's crack on. Plus we got fucking Eddie, lads. Eddie is in here. Come on, Eddie, mate. Eddie, stop. Eddie, what are you being shy for, Eddie? Fucking, you know. Look at Eddie, mate. He's Einhell, my boys. I've heard that this hub is a bit of a pain. Right, first of all, let's just lube up the stuff. I'm gonna lube up this boy. To be fair, it doesn't look that rusty in here. Oh my god, I thought I saw something then. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. I thought it was a rat or something. 18mm, sorry, on the strut. Let's see if she comes off easy. Oh, I've seen a few things on Facebook about these snapping. Oh no, there she comes, there she comes. Nice and easy, Bertrude. Don't know that. Oh, for fuck's sake, lads. What I heard was fucking right on the internet. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Wow, first bolt. Sick one, Mini. Wow. Oh no. Great. Okay, so either way, I'm probably gonna have to get a new hub now. So what I'm probably gonna do, I'm just gonna take everything apart on this side. I think the video is not gonna be installing coilovers anymore. It's fixing the fucking Mini, which the first bolt broke. I'm gonna have to get a new hub now. To do that, I'm probably gonna have to pull everything off, regardless, whether or not I can get that bolt drilled out. But yeah, let's start pulling everything off. So we're gonna have to pull the drive shaft out, get a caliper off, and the track rod end off. So yeah, let's start doing that. Let's get the drive shaft out first. So let's just pull this off. So we're gonna have to just get a bit of a chisel and just whack this bit out there so it's flat. And then what you can do is, instead of just using something to get a brake, just wedge something in there, that'll wedge against the caliper, and then you can crack that off. There we go. So the gun didn't get the trap rod end off, so I've just got a hex 5 and a 17mm. So that just pulled the trap rod end off. And luckily it's coming out of the hub. I'm not gonna have to sit there twatting it. Usually I have to sit there absolutely hammering the hell out of a trap rod until they usually just fucking bend. So luckily that's just come off straight away. So that's quite handy, to be fair. See there, there is the big ball joint. There's 2 little screws next to it. It looks like it's on like some sort of a swivel plate which is attached to the hub, and they look quite small. So I'm gonna take them off and hopefully that'll get the hub moving, because I can't be arsed messing about with that ball joint, because ball joints are a pain. They are only 13mm, so I don't really want to hang off them with the breaker bar. Eddie, just come in, take them off. I'm hoping the hub might need a little bit of persuasion, but it does actually look like the hub's just on a little bit of a plate there. So I'm going to try and get a little bit of a chisel in there and a hammer and just try and separate it. I think it will. So the rest of the stuff's coming off quite easy, to be fair. So the calipers come off. I've still not managed to find a way how to get that hub off there, but I'm going to get myself some more room to look with my eyes, and I'm just going to just pull off so I don't have to piss about with the brakes when I put it back on, because the brakes are fine, although I am going to be changing them. It's just nice and easy to just simplify the job. So I'm just going to just take the brake caliper off with the disc on, so I don't have to fanny about with the wind back tool and all that. I'm just going to put the disc just over here. There we go. So we just need to get this hub off. So the only thing getting in our way now is just this bottom arm. I'm sure that them little 230mm bolts are on like a plate, a bit like the McGann. So you have the ball joint, and the ball joint sits on a plate, and then the hub sits on a plate, just so it makes it easier, so you don't have to keep removing the ball joint when you want to take the hub off. And I have removed them, but it just doesn't seem to be, still doesn't seem to be moving. I've tried absolutely hammering down on the arm, and it's still not coming away from that. So it makes me think I am actually going to have to remove that ball joint, but I really don't want to. Right, so the drop link wasn't coming off with the gun, and I couldn't get a spanner on it because of where it is. With the spanner was just touching here, so it was just like, obviously I won't be able to get it on. So I made a little contraption. I actually got a spark plug socket, which is a 16mm which sits on there, which has a end which I can fit a spanner on. Then I just got a long hex key, put that through, put it into the thing, which is a 5mm hex. Then I've got a vice grip, just creating some leverage on there. And then I'm just using the 19mm spanner just to loosen it off while I'm keeping the thread tight. So yes. There we go. Lads, I just took the nut, I can't speak so I need to tell you fast. I just took the nuts off the top and it all just dropped. I didn't mean for it all to drop, but it did. But I'm fucking glad. Look at the side of that spider. Imagine if I touched that. No fucking way, I would have ran home, mate. That's fucking disgusting. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God, thank you, that just dropped like that. Oh my God, that was disgusting. But anyway, here's the hub, everybody. There we go. So funny story, this is what you actually have to do on a McGann. If you're gonna change the spring on a McGann, this is what you have to do. Like, you have to just take all the hub off. So this, look, that's what snapped. So to be fair, I might just take it to a garage and just say, can you just drill that bolt out, put another bolt in? That might just be the easy thing. I might just take it to ADS. Yeah, I might do that. And we're not annoyed. But what we're going to be doing is, what we're going to do, Lee, you got that off, we'll figure that out. I've messaged Modern Mini, so let's see what they say about that. Let's just do the other side and just take it slow. And that hub nut, this side's so much cleaner. There's no dirt on there, no dirt at the end of there where the pinch bolt goes through. It's so surprising how much shit you actually pick up from driving close to the curb on this side of the road. Okay, so I'm just going to get the breaker bar, and I'm just going to do it just so it starts loosening up. Then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to tighten it. So like loosen, loosen, tighten, loosen, loosen, tighten, loosen, loosen, tighten. So it's coming quite loose now, to be fair. I reckon Eddie might actually get that. So this one is nowhere near as tight, so it's a shame that, you know, if I just knew that these bolts were pretty shit in the first place. Actually, I did lie. I did actually tell the video that apparently these bolts are pretty shit in the first place. Then I could have just took my time like that, and now it's coming all the way out. So for the sake of what, 2 minutes. Probably took me about an hour to get all that out. That's out. I wish I just did that in the first one. How annoying is that? Oh my god. Mate, my camera's dying already. This is bullshit. I have to be a little bit rationed with the camera from now on. God, I can't even speak. Oh, would you look at this naughty little thing that I've just found? Look. Look at that. Driveshaft, guys. Driveshaft boots and knacker. That's where all that grease is coming from. I've literally been like, where the hell is that grease coming from? That's where it's coming from. So that makes sense. That's where all the shit is coming from. So that Driveshaft may as well just kind of makes sense to just do it while I'm here, doesn't it? Oh god, so I am gonna have to pull the whole hub off this side. Fuck! And also on this side I found that there's actually a spanner on the other side of the driveshaft, so I can just put a spanner in there instead of using my weird contraption with the hex key. But oh well, if it works, it works. Right guys, here's where we're up to. So got the bottom arm off the hub. That's out there, so I should, well, I've already got the drive shaft out there, so I've got a bucket there. As soon as I pull that drive shaft out, probably a lot of fluid's going to come leaking out of there. So we've done that. So after we do that, I'm going to take this round to Modern Mini. They've got a spare in a boot, so we should be able to save the drive shaft. They've got a spare in a boot, so put that in a boot on, and they hopefully might be able to get that out as well if I can do some sweet locky. And then it'll be the case of pulling this out. I might need to take off the trap rod end just to get enough room to pull the strub out. But the strub out, yeah, that's the one. But let's just take this drive shaft out. Hopefully I can just yank it and it'll come out. Hopefully it's not too thin in there. So we go, boys. The hub is basically resting on my foot now. So there we go. The hub's going to come off. I'm going to keep the brake all attached. I'm just going to put it off to the side. Then I've got more room, then I can get the strut out. Then I've got more room to get to the drive shaft and pull out, because I think the drive shaft's totally fucked. It's like all coming apart. So I might need a new drive shaft. But then that's fine, because I can at least then I can, oh fucking hell, ABS sensors on. It's fucking stretched there, boys. Fuck. Save the ABS, come on. Oh, there we go, we saved it. Yeah, so I'm going to set them up a little bit like this. So probably going to measure it from like there to there. So it's a couple inches, nothing major. As I say, I don't want it stupidly low, but we'll go off this one. So I'm just going to lower this one a little bit. But yeah, we need to get this drive shaft off. So sadly, we're on the crap side. We're on the side where the the gearbox is not. So there's a bracket here which we need to try to get off. I can see a little bolt there, and I'm sure there's one on the bottom somewhere. I think I can just see it. I won't be able to get the camera in there, it's impossible, but it's the little bracket which just goes just around, and it's just like, obviously just keeps the drive shaft against the engine. So we need to get that off, and then we should be able to go right underneath the car and then pry it away from the gearbox. So battery's dying on my camera, guys, so I'm gonna have to just do this off camera, but yeah, I'll come back when I've done it. Right, okay. Okay, I'm going to take you a view under the car where we're up to. So, you can see that is the drive shaft going into the gearbox. I don't think it's going to show you, but anyway, yeah, I've got the bucket's actually providing light. It's so strange, like, it's so bright, it's actually providing a light, like, look. But when I pull this out, gearbox oil's going to go everywhere, so I'm just getting a little bit of a chisel. I'm just popping it in, and I'm just slowly pushing out. Well, gearbox oil is starting to come out now, so I may as well just put the camera down and just fucking whack it out quick. And there is the long ass drive shaft. To be fair, there's actually not much play in it, to be honest. Obviously I just popped it out fully full. I like popped it out of its mechanical cogs. When I popped it back in, there's actually not much play. So I might actually be able to save that drive shaft and save buying a new one, because there's hardly any play in this bearing as well. Like, there's no play in that bearing. Like, it's quite good actually. That's fine. Obviously you'll get, because the drive shaft is meant to go like that, because obviously if you turn in, it's going to have to come out, turn in, it's going to have to go back in. So, but that's solid. So I reckon we'll just get a boot and we'll be good there, which saves us a bit of money. There's the lack of gearbox oil is kind of worrying. Like hardly anything came out. But no, that's good news. So I reckon just a boot on there, we're good. Putting that back in, and then still need to find a way to get that out. But everyone, I'm filming this on the GoPro because my main camera's died. I've come to the other side and this is pissing out grease from the CV joint on this side, so we're gonna need to fix this drive shaft. So that's took me fucking ages to get that drive shaft out of that gearbox there, but nonetheless we're out. So we're going to take these down to Modern Mini, this, the other drive shaft and this hub, and I think they're going to do what they need to do tomorrow. They've ordered some parts in, they've ordered some CV boots and stuff, and they're going to drill it out for me tomorrow because I'll be working tomorrow, so I'll be too busy. But we're just going to keep the bucket there, so just stop the gearbox off and going anywhere. There's hardly any in there anyway, which is a little bit worrying, but whatever. Well, there we go, guys. It's supposed to be a coilover video. Holy shit, mate. We've done everything but the coilovers, and literally all the car is fucking in pieces. But nonetheless, it's all a bit of fun and it's all content. Whew. Right, so I think we're going to take the Tegra because the Tegra's not been drove in a while, so we're going to load up the Tegra. I'm going to put the drive shafts in these bags just so they don't shit out the thing all over the Tegra. But I'm going to drive to Chelmsford, go and see Modern Mini, drop these off, and then it'll be fitting them in the next video. Right, so we're going to take the Teg for a bit of a run. It's not been out in a while. Got the parts in the back there. Right, let's get to Chelmsford and go and see my guys at Modern Mini. So here we go. Oh, a little Renault Tech, a little Mark 1 Clio there. Sweet, all the Clio boys. So Modern Mini are just down here at the end. Oh, sick one. Mate, why do people do this? There we go. We'll pick it up on Thursday. I'll get this video edited for you guys now. I'm just going to pick them parts up tomorrow night. They said they could have done it now, but by the time I get back, it's going to be dark anyway, so there's no point in them rushing it. I'd rather just, you know, just carry it on Thursday. So, yes, we'll pick this video up Thursday. We'll get the car back up and running on Thursday, hopefully. Get those coilovers in. And, yeah, as I said, I know sometimes I've said a few things and I've not ended up doing it and ended up selling the car. I'm going to stick to my word on this, and I'm going to fix it up, and it will go round Brands Hatch. So yeah, we'll see you very soon, guys. Pick it up on Thursday. I hope you enjoy the content of me being stressed out again, but I love you all, and we'll see you in the next one.